Welcome to all of you in today's lecture of class 10th chapter magnetic effect of electric current. Okay, so today's in this lecture we will study about the magnetic field due to current, means how magnetic field is produced due to current. In the previous lecture we have studied about the magnetic field due to a bar magnet and the magnetic field lines of a bar magnet, and we have drawn the magnetic field lines around a bar magnet and then discussed about the properties of magnetic field lines. So today's topic is magnetic field due to current, how magnetic field is created due to current. Okay, so in the inventions actually there was, suppose there are two objects having mass. Suppose there are two objects having mass, then we know these two objects exert an attraction force in between these two objects. This object will exert this object, this one will attract this one, means this object will attract this one towards itself. So it means the arrow means this object is attracting towards itself, and this object is also attracting, means attraction is there, attraction force is there in between the two mass objects, and we know that this is the gravitational force. Okay, attraction between mass objects and there is a gravitational force, and we know that the attraction force is due to it is a non-contact force, and you should know that every non-contact force is due to एनी फील्ड. जो भी कोई भी नॉन कॉन्टैक्ट फोर्स होगा वो हमेशा फील्ड की हेल्प से होता है. ओके, एवरी नॉन कॉन्टैक्ट फोर्स इज ड्यू टू फील्ड. Okay, so this it means that between there is a field, and we know about this field. This field is gravitational field. Okay, similarly we know for charge objects, suppose charges, there are positive and plus q charge, there will be electrostatic field, and suppose minus q and minus q, repulsion also. And in case of plus q and minus q, suppose this system, and we suppose this system also, and we are having also this system. So here will be repulsion, in between repel, these also repel, these will attract to each other. We know these are also non-contact force, these are also non-contact force, and the non-contact force is here, non-contact force is here due to field. Non-contact force is always due to field, and here the field is due to electrostatic field, due to the electrostatic field, means, or we can say due to the, simply we say due to the electric field. The electric field is responsible for the attraction or repulsion force between two charged objects. Now what happened actually, if we scientists have seen that if suppose there is a wire, suppose there is a wire, and wire carries some current I. Suppose a current I is flowing in this wire, and suppose here any plus q charge is moving. Suppose this plus q charge is moving charge. Okay, moving charge. Then what happens, this due to this current, the moving charge is initially moving this, but this charge particle turns like this. Suppose there is a force, means if there is a current on a wire, current is flowing through a wire, then it exerts a force on any another moving charge particle, because this charge particle is turning now. So if there is any turn, there is any change in the linear motion, change in the rest position of the object, change in shape and size of the object, for that we say that the force is responsible. It means that we can say there is any force on this charge particle with the help of, due to this the current flowing through the conductor. But we know that the net charge through a current carrying conductor, in this conductor, net charge on this conductor q equal to 0. On a current carrying conductor there is no net charge. If any one electron enters in the in this conductor at one term and at one end, then another will leave the another terminal. So the net charge always remains. Charge is there, but the net charge on this current carrying wire is always 0. So if there is net charge is 0, so we cannot say that the force is on this charge plus q is due to any another charge. We cannot say, because it means the force is not due to the electric field. Force is not due to the electric field on this charge, because the net charge on this conductor is 0. It means, and this is a non-contact force. It is a non-contact force, but experimentally some force is there. So it means that there is another type of field also exists in the nature. Okay, so for this case, in this current carrying wire, the net charge is 0, but still the force is applying if the charge is moving here. Condition that this charge should move. Okay, so if this charge is moved, then there will be some force. This is the condition for moving charge. Okay, so some force is there, but the force is not due to electric field because the net charge is 0. It means that there is some force. So we can say force is non-contact force, and it force will be some another type of field, because electric field is not responsible for them. And we have to have to introduce about the magnetic field here. So that field is magnetic field. Okay, then further what happened, actually suppose there is a current in a wire. Suppose there is a current in a wire, and we place any magnetic needle, suppose we can say compass needle, just near this charge wire, this current carrying wire. Suppose this is the north pole of this compass needle. Then what happens, there is a deflection in the compass needle. The compass needle deflects. Deflection in the compass needle is seen there. Okay, so if we place a compass needle in just close to the current carrying wire, then there is a deflection in the compass needle. It means that the deflection in compass needle means some magnetic field is there, but there actually in this region there is no any proper magnet, still then there is a deflection in the compass needle. So we can say that there the current carrying wire produces a magnetic field. So the main topic is that the current carrying wire produces a magnetic field around it. Okay, Henry Oersted seen this one. So here how the magnetic field is produced, due to current, and current means okay, we can explain it further. I will explain it to you further. Okay, you can note down this one for your understanding level. Okay, so please now see here, Henry Oersted observed that Oersted experiment, we can say Oersted's experiment. Actually Oersted observed that when there is a current is flowing in any conductor, and then if we place the magnetic needle, or we can say the compass needle, near the current carrying conductor, then the compass needle gets deflected. It means that current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field. Okay, so for it, suppose we can say, suppose I am drawing that, suppose this is a current carrying conductor. Okay, this is a current carrying conductor, and current is flowing from south direction to north direction in this current carrying conductor. Okay, current is from south to north, and we placed a magnetic needle, or we can say compass needle. We placed, I am making like this one, a compass needle. Okay, or suppose this is a compass needle, this is a compass needle or magnetic needle. Okay, this compass needle, suppose this is the north pole of the compass needle, and what is the condition here, the wire is placed over the compass, needle, or we can say wire is placed in current carrying wire. Okay, wire is what type of wire? Current carrying wire. Suppose I current is flowing through the wire is placed just over the compass. Then what happens? The compass needle and current, suppose we are taking the current is flowing from south direction to north direction, then it is observed that the compass needle, which is initially in the north direction, in the direction of current, it is placed like this one, and this is the south pole of this compass needle. Okay, this is the south pole of the compass needle. Okay, so the compass needle gets deflected towards the west. If the current flows in the wire, just current flows in the wire, then the compass needle gets deflected towards the south. How we can understand? Suppose you know well about the direction measurement. Suppose this is the north south. In our right hand we are knowing about the north and south direction, then our right hand will be east and our left hand will be west. Okay, so here north, if this is north, this is south, then our right hand will we can in the direction of right hand will be east, and in the direction of left hand there will be west. Okay, suppose I rotate this one. North will come here. Suppose this is north and this is south. Okay, suppose this is north and this is south, then at our right hand that will predict the direction of east, and at my right hand, the left hand, this will be west. Okay, so here it means that I can say in the above direction it is east, and in the below direction there is west. Okay, so what happens actually, if the current is from south to north, then this compass needle gets deflected. Suppose this is the deflection in the compass needle. I am making this one. Okay, you can understand, you can make the diagram properly. Okay, suppose this is the deflection in the compass needle, means north is deflected towards the west. Actually what will happen, you can understand by this. Suppose this is the wire, current is flowing from south to north. Suppose like this is north, this is south, current is flowing from south to north, and this is the compass needle, and this is our east direction, this is west. That's okay, south to north, then here will be east and here will be west. Okay, then if the current flows through the wire, then what happens, the magnetic needle gets deflected towards the west. Magnetic needle will get deflected towards the west. Okay, so it means magnetic needle is deflecting, means this current carrying wire is producing a magnetic field. Okay, so in this condition, actually what happens, we call this as a snow rule. Actually what is snow rule here? Snow rule is there. Snow rule is what? Please listen. If current carrying wire, snow means, okay, SN means if current carrying wire is placed, over the compass, and current flows from south to north. S to N means south to north direction. Then compass needle gets deflected towards the west direction. Okay, and compass needle will show here the direction of magnetic field at that point. Okay, we have some another rules also for the direction of the magnetic field. So generally, what is snow rule? Snow means actually what is this? Suppose there is a current in any wire. Snow SN means current is flowing in the wire from south to north. Okay, O means wire is placed over the compass. Then W means the compass needle will get deflected towards the west direction. Okay, तो यहाँ पर स्नो रूल का मतलब ये है, आई एम ऑल्सो एक्सप्लेनिंग यू ओके इन हिंदी ऑल्सो. सपोज द करेंट जो है किसी वायर में अगर साउथ टू नॉर्थ जा रहा है और हमने कंपास नीडल को ऐसे इसमें नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन, इसका जो पॉइंट है वो नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन में है, तो जैसे ही वायर में आपका करंट फ्लो होता है तो कंपास नीडल जो होता है हमारा वेस्ट डायरेक्शन में डिफ्लेक्ट हो जाती है. कौन से डायरेक्शन में डिफ्लेक्ट होगी? वेस्ट. फिगर के अकॉर्डिंग मैंने ऐसे वेस्ट नीचे है. जनरली हमने देखा है कि अगर ये नॉर्थ है साउथ है तो हमारे दाएं हाथ पर ईस्ट और बाएं हाथ की ओर क्या होता है? वेस्ट होता है. तो अगर स्नो रूल का मतलब कुल मिला के ये है कि अगर किसी वायर में करंट फ्लो हो रहा है तो वायर अपने चारों ओर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड को जनरेट करता है। उसको ऑब्जर्व किया हेनरी ओरस्टेड ने। मेन थिंग क्या है कि अगर किसी वायर में करंट साउथ टू नॉर्थ अगर करंट अगर फ्लो होता है करंट वायर, और दूसरा जो है वायर अगर कंपास निडल के ऊपर रखा हुआ है तो कंपास निडल में वेस्ट डायरेक्शन में डिफ्लेक्शन आता है। तो स्नो का मतलब है एसएन मींस करंट जो है वायर में साउथ टू नॉर्थ फ्लो हो रहा है। ओ का मतलब है वायर इज प्लेस्ड ओवर द कंपास, और डब्ल्यू का मतलब है देयर विल बी डिफ्लेक्शन इन द करंट कैरिंग वायर टुवर्ड्स द वेस्ट डायरेक्शन, यानी कि वेस्ट डायरेक्शन में करंट सॉरी डिफ्लेक्शन इन द कंपास निडल, कंपास निडल में जो डिफ्लेक्शन होगा वो वेस्ट डायरेक्शन में होगा। दिस इज द स्नो रूल। ओके, it means magnetic field current carrying wire produces a magnetic field. You can note down this one. If we will reverse the direction of current, next point is here, if the direction of current is reversed, if the direction of current is reversed in the wire, direction of current is reversed in the wire, then what happens? Then deflection, I can say here direction of the current in the wire, direction of current is reversed in the wire from, suppose now we can say that suppose now current is flowing, suppose north to south, we are assuming that current is flowing opposite to first case, means now current is flowing from north to south, from north to south. Okay, then what will happen? Then deflection in the compass needle, then deflection in the compass needle also gets reversed, means towards east. In the first case the deflection was towards west, now the deflection will be towards east, and condition is similar that wire is placed over the compass. We can say this like as, suppose current is flowing from north to south, wire is placed over the compass, then deflection will be towards the east. So this is not any proper rule. Listen that this is not any proper rule. Actually what is the main rule? The main rule is this one. Okay, so this is about the Oersted experiment. So we can say that the current carrying wire produces a magnetic field. Okay, you can make this one on and you can take the screenshot of this one. So what is our observation? Main observation. The main observation is that it means that conclusion is that it means that a current carrying, it means that a current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field. Current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field around it. A current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field around it. Okay, and we can say, or current, how current is produced in a wire? We all know very well how current is produced in a wire. Current is produced in any wire due when charge moves through the wire. Means we all know about what is about current. Actually we all know current is I equal to Q upon T. We know very well. In the chapter electricity we have studied about rate of flow of charge through any conductor is known as current. So current, when current will flow in any circuit, when there will be the movement of charge, when the charge moves. So for it we can say that the moving charge produces a magnetic field. Okay, we can say generally moving charge produces magnetic field. Means means if the charge is at rest position, then it cannot produce any magnetic field. When charge will be in its rest position, then charge produces only and only the electric field. Okay, so this is about the magnetic field. Current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field. Okay, now how, what is the pattern of a magnetic current, what is the value of the magnetic field due to a current carrying conductor, and how we can determine the directions. Okay, so we have seen here about, we discussed about the Oersted experiment. Okay, for Oersted experiment you can join the wire, you can also make the diagram from your NCERT book. In NCERT book, battery is connected, also battery is connected with the current carrying wire also. So the conclusion is that what is the main thing, the current carrying wire produces a magnetic field. So in this class, in class 10th, we will study about the magnetic field of wire in different shapes. So what is in our syllabus? We will study about, I am just telling you, okay, we will study about magnetic field due to a straight wire, due to a straight wire. We have to study, okay, suppose the current is flowing in a wire, suppose in a wire, then what type of magnetic field will be there, okay, we will study it in the next lecture. Second, we have to study in wire is in the form of circular loop, in the form of circular loop. Suppose wire is in the form of any circular loop, or we can say any circular coil, current is flowing in this circular coil, then what will be its magnetic field pattern, we have to study about it. And third one in our syllabus, wire in the form of solenoid, wire in the form of solenoid. Means suppose the wire is like as a spring like shape, suppose current is from here, then what type of magnetic field for this one. Okay, so the main conclusion is that current carrying wire produces magnetic field, but you have to remember, if the different wire is in different shapes, then the pattern of magnetic field also different. Okay, magnetic field pattern will also be different if the shapes of the wires are different. So in the, we have to study about magnetic field due to a straight current carrying wire, magnetic field due to a circular loop, and magnetic field pattern due to a solenoid. We will study these one by one. In the next lecture, we will study about the magnetic field, proper magnetic field, and direction of magnetic field due to a straight current carrying conductor. So that's all for today's lecture. Thank you so much.